Alright, welcome back, guys. This is Fox, and we are playing Project Ozone Lite. We have been doing just a little bit of work in between episodes, just trying to get more towards what we're gonna do. We put in a basic drawer over here, and using all of this to just create obsidian, just because I was running out of obsidian trying to make obsidian plates for these. And so yeah, that was just annoying me. We also added in a couple more compacting drawers. Those are for ardite, cobalt, and mithril. Mithril is something that we're actually going to be using today, hopefully. But if you've noticed, we have storage pulled up because we want to make one of these storage modular tablets. We have it already set up here. So this is basically going to press shift. This tablet contains no storage module. Right. And we want to get up to this one, which requires this one, which requires this one, which is another quartz redstone chest gold nugget. Like, none of that is all that bad. But so I totally forgot. Nether quartz, gold nuggets. 2 nether quartz, 2 gold nuggets. We'll start just laying this out. Gold nuggets. That was an iron and then a chest. Need to make a chest. Here I was thinking that I was prepared for this episode. Chest and then iron. And chest. So that's the tier 1. Tier 2 is gold. Another chest. Another chest, another quartz redstone. That's another quartz. This one is a chest. Chest, another quartz for the tier 2. And then the tier 3 is 2 blocks of gold, 2 blocks of quartz, a block of redstone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A block of gold, and then of course it's another chest. That's those 2. That one. And another chest. 2 blocks of gold. Block of gold. And last but not least, one more chest. Let's open that this time. Chest, and then I just need to put it in there. Yeah. With you. Content. So we wanted the third one because it creates. You can hold 300 stacks in this, so it's now basically a giant extra storage unit. And like, yeah, it takes a little bit to open it up and close it, but a little bit of power to open it up and close it, but that's like awesome. Like, we can now store everything that we need in here. And it's just awesome. Yeah, and then we can just pull it out as we need it. So that's basically just an extra storage unit. excuse me, which I think is really fun. We haven't really upgraded anything up here. We put some flint in there just because it helps stuff get better. But we need this. We need this mana-infused ingots. And we need the mana-infused ingots. That will help me so much. I just have to get used to using it. But we need the mana-infused ingots because we want to get into mystical agricraft today. That's what I really wanted to look into. And the easiest way is we need these mana-infused ingots for the base essence ingots. So we just need to grab some prosperity shards. You get prosperity shards and mithril from the prosperity shards are literally just in the nether. They have some things in the nether. They have ores in the nether. That's the word I'm looking for. I'll make those. That should give us this. We can claim that. And we already had inferium because the mob farm actually makes inferium for us, which is what is used to make this watering can part 2, which I still haven't done. But that's fine. Let's go ahead and open this, see what's in here. Witch charm. But now, so we got this. We want to go up this chain as much as we can. We also want to start making some of these. So the inferium ingot. Let's do at mystical agricraft, and we get. Which one are we looking for? Inferium ingot. There we go. So we just take the base essence ingot, which is why we needed the mithril to make the inferium. We have inferium stored up right here. We can just take. Let's take 4 of these. Surround it with that and make 4 inferium. Clean that one. And then in order to get prudentium, you need this infusion crystal. And the infusion crystal, where is it? I literally just saw it. Is here. Is a diamond, inferium, and prosperity, which we're okay with. We only have 2 diamonds left, but that's just because I literally just added more diamond stiffened meshes to this. It used to be a lot smaller than that, and we're almost done with making those. And hopefully if we do this, we can just make diamond crops and not have to worry about it. It was there. Make the infusion crystal, and then take the infusion crystal with that to make the next tier. It does use part of the infusion crystal, which I'm okay with. Tier 1 chance pendant. Increases the chance of chance cubes by +10 when the block is broken. This is not a percentage increase. So, yeah, if we ever do deal with these chance cubes, that using those would be how we do it. Because we just really don't want to deal with anything like that. Prudentium, you need 32 for the quest trigger. And we made 16. But we have more of this. I know, wait, we can just 28, 43. So that completes this one. Gonna claim that. We did the infusion stone as well. But, so these base crafting seeds are seeds. Just have regular seeds. Let's see if it'll work with melon seeds. Surrounded by have seeds somewhere because I just put. So I moved everything from here, and I made these, which is fertilized dirt, which is really awesome. It's just bone meal and rotten flesh with dirt, and it gives you fertilized dirt, which occasionally will bone meal stuff for you, and it doesn't require a water source block. We also put down the growth crystals. These growth crystals do a 9x9, which is what these are, and they help your crops just grow a little bit faster. But seeds. Okay. Let's make 4 of these to start off with. You start by taking seeds, surrounding them with the. I said make 4. Please make 4. Okay. Yeah. So then you have the base crafting seeds, and you can use these to make the tier 1 crafting seeds, which is just those surrounded by this, which works. And then you can use the tier 1 crafting seeds to make stone seeds, dirt seeds, nature, wood, water, which is the ones that we're going to get into, ice, and zombie, which we can actually, I don't know if we have zombie chunks, but we can do those. But we want, or do we want wood seeds? Wood essence. You can use the wood essence to make any type of wood. Water essence you can make to make these theoretical infinite water sources, which is what we want for them. Wood clay, we use them in here for ultimate stew. Neutrons, try not to think about it. That's fun. But yes, we're going to use the tier 1 crafting to make, unless we can make it, unless we can use a higher tier. If we make lapis seeds, water seeds, tier 1, can we use those? No. Okay. So yeah, so we can just use the tier 1 crafting seeds, and we want to make some. Stone. How do we make inferium seeds themselves? It's just seeds surrounded by that, so that's not bad either. We're probably going to use all of our seeds. We're also blah, 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 blah. I can talk, I promise. Make you into the base seeds. Base crafting seeds. And then if this is the only thing is tier 1 crafting, that's fine. So we're gonna do this, just so that we have some tier 1 crafting seeds. But we need, I'm gonna start with 2 water. So we just need 8 water buckets and surround you with that stuff. And we need 8 water buckets. We have 1, here's 5 more. Maybe we'll only make 1. Let's only make 1, that's fine. 3. And so we can 1, 2, 3, 4. You get these base water seeds. So what I'm gonna do, oh, it didn't use my buckets? We can make another one. That's fine. I thought it was gonna use my buckets. But since it did not, now we can clear that. So we have these, now we have these water seeds. Water seeds, just take That's probably why I hadn't tilled any of this yet. And this is the boring part that y'all would probably have liked to skip. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do all of it. But so you can take these water seeds, and then with your watering can, which I forgot, there's more inferium in there. With your watering can, take it, and you water your plants, and they grow up. Break them, because when you break them you get a chance to... This is just here, is it doing it? It has a chance to give you another seed, which is awesome. This watering can is also about to be empty, which is why we want to make the next upgrade for this. So we want to make, not necessarily this one, but this is, we need the water essence for these. And then this fertilized essence, you get fertilized essence by basically breaking seeds. I need to fill up this water. Give us all of the water. Come back here and do this some more. So we're gonna bust these out. We're gonna get these into at least a 9x9 section of these, and then we will probably plant some of the inferium seeds and come back with you guys when we have done all of that. Alright, so we will see you in just a moment. Alright, welcome back, guys. We just made the... not that. We just made the Prudentium water can, so we will accept that. This one we have not made yet. We will not claim that. I don't know why it says that we've done that one. Hold on, the reinforced watering can. Water's a 5x5 area. But so we, instead of stopping... oh my gosh. Instead of stopping here, this watering can is awful. It is awful. It is very, very bad. It doesn't water anything quickly at all. Like, even the base old crappy watering can is better than that one, which tells you something. So you see how fast that's the original one. Dirt's over here. So we made some other seeds too. We made dirt and stone seeds just so that we could have them. But let's check this thing out. Yeah, like this thing, you see the effect instantaneously. So I was kind of hoping that it would be something like that. But I mean, it's not. But that's okay. That's fine. Just means that we got another one of those. Means that we may need to go up to this one, which does a 5x5, which I mean is not bad by itself. We also upgraded these to be the tier 2s, which means that they give us in between 2 and 3 thing. Oh, 64 ME storage components. Those will help us a lot when we get into ME stuff. You're gonna go in there. Awesome. But yeah, so we got up to this watering can, which I mean, like, it's not fantastic. We also we got a second growth crystal from another loot bag or loot chest, So we put it under there, because these things can go, they search 3 up, 3 down in a 9x9 area. So having one there, and I guess I could put one here where this glowstone is too, and have it work there. That might be what we do. What we want to do, we might want to get into this Enderium one. ITP, I don't know what that is. But yeah, so we made mystical tool rod, crafting material for tools. What is this? Mystical tool rod is just stick surrounded by prosperity. Use it to make the solium dagger, which we need to use to get mob chunks. We need this solarium first, and you get that from the solarium dust, which is soul dust, which is smelted soul stone. And when we went into the nether, we got a whole bunch of cobbled soulstone, and you just smelt the cobbled soulstone to get the regular soulstone. I'm just going to do this for a second. Just because I want some more charcoal. Anybody ever tells you that spruce saplings are not the way to go to get massive amounts of wood very quickly, they're trying to sell you something. Because that was ridiculously quick. More iron, that's fine. Yeah, we're literally just going to make all of that. That was coal. So we're going to make all of this into soul dust. Use the soul dust to make solarium dust. That's with the level 2 prudentium. And then you use this, just smelt it up. Yeah, everything that you get just smelts it up into one solium ingot. And then use that to make the solium dagger, which we need to make. Take that, put you in there. All of this stuff goes various places. Or the coal ore, I think we were sag milling because it gives us a chance for diamonds. So we can pop up here, throw these in the sag mill. Hopefully get some diamonds. If not, it's giving us the pulverized coal, which we need to make these double layer capacitors anyway. And then we can use those to make the octadic capacitors, which create these create the vibrant, which is 250. That requires more stuff than we're willing to put in right now. Have anything in there? No. Okay, but hold on, guys. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I don't remember what I was saying. Soul dust, yes. Okay, so we're going to use this stuff with the prudentium to make some solarium dust, and we made a whole bunch of this stuff. And we can actually double click this and tell it to make more, which is always fun. Then we can clear that and use, I think it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4. Let's make that. Let's just make 4 of those. And then you just smelt this stuff. Do I have an open furnace? Why didn't neither of these have anything in them? Can I use pulverized coal as a... That would be fun. Charcoal. Let's put the coal in there. And let's actually right now I'm just using this as storage for just all of this stuff, just so I don't get it all confused and mixed matched with other stuff. There we go, we got 2 of those and a stick. Will give us the solarium dagger. No, what am I doing wrong? Ah, it has to be a mystical tool rod, which is just a stick with prosperity shards. I still have some. I do. So stick, prosperity shards, solarium, and a solarium dagger. And then, so you can use this thing to get mob chunks, which you need the chunks to do various things. But there's a lot of them, like tier 1 mob chunk, goes all the way up to tier 5 experience, zombie, pig, chicken. These ones, you use these to make the chicken seeds, which is what I really wanted to get into, just so that I wouldn't have to rely on a mob farm to get seeds, or to get chicken stuff. And there is a point to breaking this. Remember, it has a chance to give you another seed of that type, except for these ones. You can't get... You might be able to, but I'm not gonna bother with that. But this... Do we have a... Inferium is Inferium tier 1. And then if we take that and the crystal, does it create the thing? It does. Can we create a stack of that? No, it can create 23 though. And if we use those with a Inferium tier 2 seed, we can get an Inferium tier 3. And all of this is just helping to level everything up. Tier 3 crafting seed. Oh, that's something different. Slime charm. We're getting a whole bunch of these charms now, and I don't really use them, so I don't know. I mean, like, I know that they work, but I don't see the need for them. That's... So this is a tier 3 seed. This seed will now give us, I think it's in between the 3 and 5 Inferium every time we do it. But we're going to get all of these up there. And eventually what we're going to do is we're going to move all of these over to there once we have the Inferium. I think it's tier 5. Yeah, tier 5. Tier 5 ones, we're going to make a tier 5 farm over there and put it up with a harvester and a planter over there, just so that it constantly is harvesting, planting, and giving us the chances to get all of that stuff. Water seed goes back down. And the got another fertilized essence. We're just going to start collecting this stuff because we use it to create all of the cores as you go up. Superium, Supremium. One uses a nether star. That's a block of diamonds. Jeez. Which we will eventually use to get all of the different pieces of this. Just only have one stone. Yeah, so you can see that these growth crystals are actually working really well to get these things up and running. And I'm okay with that. Like that's fine for us. Recipe carbon block. It should still be always active. Block of iron, osmium. I'm just gonna put all this stuff in here. Yeah, I probably will set up some better storage for these essences, just so that they're not always sitting in here. Let's actually go and collect the stuff from the mob farm now. But yeah, so this Solarium dagger, we made it, and I never showed you what it does. Can, like, if you can use it to hit everything in an area. That was still the brine fluid cow. Gotten a mob chunk yet? I have not, but I've got raw mutton, and I got 2 feathers. Aha, pig chunk and a chicken chunk. So yeah, so as you can see, you use it to get. That's good. That's good. We'll take that. The rest of that we don't care for. And there's no way to make a loot recycler. I've checked. We have a whole bunch of eggs in here. Yeah, we just set up a whole bunch of eggs for those, and we're getting up there in levels. That's good. Sword, all of that. Still good. Yeah, so we set up 3 of these just so that, because I had it with a void upgrade in there, and that was not doing well. Enchanter. You can make this enchanter. Oh, dark steel. I feel like we could do obsidian pulverized coal. Yeah, we should do that one. We should do that enchanter. But guys, I think that is going to do it for today. We got I set up another chest down here just because I was opening up these loot bags, the epic loot bags. Because I think the epic loot bags have better stuff in them. Like Smite 3, carbon, a whole bunch of obsidian. That to me is worth it more than the legendary stuff. Like, I mean, I guess I could take all of this and smelt all of this down. That just takes time and effort. But yeah, so we got actually we got some good progression done today. We got some inferium, got some of these starter seeds going on. Hopefully next time you guys come in and all this will be big and huge and we'll get all of that stuff done. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this one, guys. This has been Fox. We have been playing Project Ozone Lite. Getting a lot of random stuff. Big chunks, but these feathers, I'll actually show you. These feathers are used in angel blocks, which I guess I don't need now, but I'm pretty sure they're also used in fletching chicken chunks. Yeah, the angel rings themselves use a lot of feathers. Yeah, sea angel ring. And that's what we want to get. We like having the jetpack, but as you see, like, we don't use it very much. Just like, I use it as like a failsafe because I'm in a void world. That's basically all that I use it for. But this, like, we'll be able to use these to make the chicken seeds, which just require tier 2 and Prudentium, which, I mean, we can get, that's fine. I mean, we could probably slaughter all of the things that are down there. Let's fill all of you guys up. You and soul dust, the only thing we can use it for is this. And this, I mean, I guess we didn't need that much of it. Because you can't, like, well, I guess you can cast it out. It's not very good, though. But now we have all of the things that we could ever need. Or at least all of that we could ever use. And we got to fill up most of our furnaces. We do want to move into the redstone furnaces here pretty soon. I know, I do this a lot where I'm just like, and we're done, and then I keep talking forever. And I'm sorry for that. It's just what kind of happens with me. Pig chunk. I mean, use the pig seeds. Pork essence, which is just raw pork chop, so there's not really a need for that. But yeah, these feathers and the chicken chunk are a big find, which is always good. Let's melt up the diamond horse armor. Flip that off. One more. That's fine. But yeah, guys, so that will be it for us. This has been Fox. We've been playing Project Ozone Lite. Is this still making obsidian, or is it actually done now? No, it's still making it. Still pulling it in there. These, I want to get into... Oh, I could start that. No, not till next time. But this has been Fox, guys. We're playing Project Ozone Lite, and I will see you all in the next one.